Hey everyone, I'm here with George Kasmikha. We got 4th place at the Garden Regional. Third place, sorry, at the Garden Regional, playing 60 card Zombie Zoo stuff. Yeah.
Alright.
Let's get to their profile.
So, best engine in the deck by far, won me the most matches. 3 Lone Fire, 3 Scorpio, and a Cobra. Just because it searched Brilliant Fusion and made all of my combos that much better. And then for zombies, I played 3 Unizombie, 2 Mizuki, 2 Solitaire, and 1 Spirit Master. They all came up in testing. They were just the best cards. If I opened up Unizombie with any of the Predaplant cards that weren't Cobra, my board was automatically double Trident, or Omega double Trident, or double Omega Trident. So there was no reason not to play that. And so the 2 Solitaire just got to the other Unizombie and made my strongest boards. And then I had to play 3 Fairy Tale Snow. And then for hand traps, 3 Ogre, 3 Ash, 3 Retaliating Sea, and then Maxi, Flying Sea. Those were that's the hand trap lineup, 11 hand traps. Did great.
You ever wish you played Multiplying Sea?
No, because I thought the reasoning behind that, the lineup was I wanted to play the strongest cards against what I thought would be the most prevalent matchup, which I thought would be Zoo. So Retaliating Sea was just better going second. So if I didn't see it against my opening game one, or in game one against my opponent, and they didn't know I was playing it, I kept it in. And if I played it against them game one, I'd just side into other Flying Seas. And then for the Zoo engine, I played 2 Rat and 1 Whiptail, and then 2 Garnet just for Brilliant Fusion, 1 Black Sheep, 1 Trick Clown, and then 4 different Kaijus. And then for the spells, played 3 Grass. I resolved this card like 5 times, and it only went well for me once. This was probably like the worst card I played all
decked in against Richard to beat him?
Yep. This card only came up like as a good card for me once this whole weekend. Every other time I resolved it, the other 4 times, I milled utter garbage and it was useless. And then 3 Brilliant.
You're just gonna love to hear that.
3 Pot. 3 Barrage. Yeah. And that was like, and those are like the main spells. And then 2 Instant Fusion, 1 Fusion Sub, and 2 Interrupted Kaiju Slumber to go with the 4 Kaijus I played, just as outs to Masterpiece and board clears. And then I only played 3 traps, 2 Strike and 1 Warning. I didn't think I needed to play any other traps, and I didn't, so I'm happy about that. And then for extra deck, played 1 Invoker, 1 Emerald, 2 Trident, 1 Broad Bull, 1 Shock-9, 1 Mortar, and 1 Hammer Kong. And that was pretty much the whole Zoo engine. I didn't think I needed any more. There was maybe once or twice where I wanted a second Broad Bull, but I made it work without it, so I'm not complaining. And then 1 Norden, 1 Gem Knight, Seraph Knight, 2 Omegas, which were the MVP. I made double Omega at least like half of my games, and in every single match I made double Omega at least once. So like this card was single-handedly the best card in my deck. And then the last 3 cards in my extra deck were the toughest call because I kept going back and forth between different cards, but I ended up settling on Amaterasu, Tornado Dragon, and Dweller. All 3 of these cards came up to win me matches at least once or twice. Tornado Dragon won me 2 or 3 matches. Dweller won me 1 match. And Amaterasu won me like 2 or 3 games. And they just were way more relevant than playing Minerva. So I decided to cut Minerva last minute the night before.
Man, you spend $1,000 on a Minerva and don't even use it.
Right? Yeah, fuck that card.
And then for side, played 2 Flying Sea, because I was meaning the third one. 3 Chalice, 3 Cyclone, 2 My Body, 1 Regeki, and then 3 D-Barrier and 1 Ending Nightmare. The My Bodies came up once. They were alright. Regeki, I sided in, never saw it. Chalice was a really good card. That's about it.
The fucking sauce.
D-Barrier was the best card ever. I sided in against everything. So, you know, that's about it.
All right. Any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out to Richie Dubs for staying up with me until 3 in the morning the night before because I didn't have a deck.
Losing 2-0.
And then, I guess losing me. I didn't have a deck ready until 3 in the morning the night before because I had to work and I didn't know I was going to be able to make it to the regional. And then last minute found out I could. So he helped me finish out the deck, putting it together last minute. Shout out to Jabron for letting me borrow the barrages. Shout out to Gabe for letting me borrow the Trident. And yeah, shout out to Voltage for, you know, helping.